Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my student. How are you today? Oke ya, sebentar lagi kita mau masuki pekan mid semester, so we have to prepare it well. Today, Miss Lali akan menjelaskan atau kita bahas latihan soal ya. Kita bahas latihan soal yang nanti sepertinya ada mirip-miripnya dengan yang akan kita hadapi ketika ujian tengah semester besok. Oke, preparation for mid test. Oke, masih ingat materi pertama kita yaitu tentang analytical exposition, genre text atau jenis teks analytical exposition. Masih ingat ya tentang gimana generic structure-nya? Yang pertama ada tesis, kemudian good, argument, and then reiteration or conclusion. Di sini Miss Lali ada contoh soal ya, contoh soal tentang analytical exposition. Here is the text. Boarding school education. While many parents send their children to public school, there are some other people choose boarding school education. They prefer their children are educated there for some reasons. Kalian harus ingat bahwa paragraf pertama adalah tentang tesis ya. Next, for the second paragraph, at an earlier age, interacting and communicating with people is very important for a child's personal life and can be especially helpful for his or her future. In a boarding school, shy children can take advantage of interaction through communal activities. The boarding school also offers a great variety of activities such as arts, sports, and music that allow the children to demonstrate and develop specialized skills in their free time. This is the first argument. Next, the second argument. Furthermore, the structured way of life and strict rules at the boarding school may help students to get used to a good, ordered way of life. The manners and social skills will help them to become more responsible and confident, and to develop their talents in leadership, professionally trained teachers and educators. In the boarding school can offer excellent education without the parents' constant supervision. There are two arguments of this text. Argumen pertama tadi, kemudian argumen kedua, kemudian the last is reiteration or conclusion. The last paragraph is conclusion. In conclusion, boarding school allows students to interact communally and to do some positive activities. Besides, they also build students' characters. Sudah diingat bahwa generic structure dari analytical exposition yang pertama ada tesis, kemudian arguments, kemudian the last is conclusion. Here are the example of question about text. Jadi ini ada beberapa contoh pertanyaan dari teks analytical exposition tadi. Yang pertama, what is the text about? Pertanyaan ini pasti selalu muncul ketika kalian membaca jenis teks. Jenis teks apapun, pasti ada pertanyaan what is the text about? Tentang apa teks di atas? Nah, kemudian ada pilihan jawabannya. Kalian harus benar-benar bisa jeli dalam menjawab pertanyaan. A. What makes boarding school differ from public school? B. Some good point of boarding school. And then C. Why people don't send their children to public school? And D. The comparison between boarding school and public schools. And E. Boarding schools education is the best. Kira-kira jawabannya apa? Kalian nanti bisa jawab sendiri di rumah. Dan kemudian yang kedua, according to the text, the weakness of boarding school. Ini masuk ke argumen dari penulis. Berdasarkan teks di atas, kelemahan dari boarding school adalah pertanyaan seperti ini kalian silahkan nanti menjawabnya melihat paragraf argumen, paragraf bagian argumen. Nah, tadi paragraf bagian argumen itu ada 2 paragraf. Nanti kalian harus mencari dengan jeli jawaban untuk contoh soal nomor 2. According to the text, the weakness of boarding school is: first, it provides excellent education. B, it is inappropriate for dependent students. C, it can help the learners develop their talents. And D, it makes the learners more responsible and confident. And the last is, it helps the student develop their talent in leadership. Oke, jawabannya ada di paragraf kedua dan ketiga. Oke ya. Now the last example. What is the main idea of the third paragraph? Main idea atau ide pokok. Ide pokok. Setiap paragraf itu ada ide pokoknya. Ya. Jadi kalau kalian bertemu dengan soal seperti nomor 3, apa ide pokok dari paragraf ketiga? Nah, kalian cari. Paragraf ketiga ada furthermore the structured way of life and strict rules at the boarding school may help students to get used to a good ordered way of life. The manners and social skills will help them to become more responsible and confident and to develop their talent in leadership. Professionally trained teachers and educators in the boarding school can offer excellent education without the parents' constant supervision. Nah, itu paragraf 3. Silahkan nanti kalian cari ide pokok dari paragraf ketiga. Dan temukan jawaban yang tepat dari kelima pilihan jawaban. Oke, yang A, boarding school teach students to interact with people. B, boarding school prepares student future. C, boarding school teaches students social skills. D, boarding school has some professional teachers. And the last is boarding school students to be disciplined. Oke ya, dari paragraf ketiga yang misalnya dibaca tadi, misalnya harap kalian bisa menemukan jawaban untuk soal nomor 3. Oke, itu tadi 3 contoh soal untuk jenis teks analytical exposition. Oke ya, next, misalnya have satu contoh lagi, yaitu report text, materi terakhir kita, ya, report text. Oke, masih ingat dengan report text? Report text itu mempunyai generic structure, yaitu cukup general classification dan description. Jadi di dalam report text itu ada teks deskripsi. Paham ya? Oke, tapi untuk first paragraph disebut sebagai general classification. Oke, di situ berisi tentang hal yang akan dideskripsikan di paragraf selanjutnya. Oke, di sini contohnya adalah gold. Gold is a precious metal. Gold is used as ornaments or a money. Nah, itu disebut general classification atau klasifikasi umum, di mana nanti paragraf kedua, ketiga, dan yang lainnya akan mendeskripsikan tentang gold. Oke, next, go on to the second paragraph. Gold is found in many places, but in a small supply. It is often found on the surface of the earth. Since gold is a heavy substance, it is sometimes found loose on bottom of rivers. The gold is found together with sand and rocks and must be spared from them. It is simple to search for type of gold. Next, it is not usually necessary to drill for gold, but when a layer of gold is located deep below the surface of the earth, it is possible to drill a hole into the ground. Engineers have developed modern process for removing gold from rocks. The last, since gold is not very hard, it is sometimes melted and added to other substances for making rings, coins, and art objects. It will be prized forever because it is beautiful, rare, and usable. Jadi ini adalah contoh dari report text. Yang dilaporkan apa? Gold, ya. Yang menjadi general classification adalah gold. Kemudian paragraf kedua, ketiga, dan keempat adalah sebagai deskripsi dari gold. Oke ya. Oke, here are some example of question about report text. Nah, yang pastinya tentang gold tadi ya. Oke, what is the best title of the text above? Sudah jelas general classification-nya, sudah jelas penggambarannya atau deskripsinya, maka judul yang tepat untuk teks di atas adalah, can you guess it? Oke, gold. Good. Okay, then next, the second question. The following are associated with gold except, di bawah ini yang berhubungan dengan gold kecuali A. Useful, berguna, precious, beautiful, expensive, mahal, or unnecessary. Ya, kalian sudah pasti tahu ya bahwa gold itu ada di sini. Oke. Useful, precious, beautiful, expensive, or unnecessary. It is depend on you. Yeah, you have to answer it well. Okay, the third. The text above is mainly intended to bla 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 about gold. Teks di atas yaitu bertujuan untuk bla 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 tentang gold. A. Discuss. B. Classify. C. Describe. D. Elaborate. E. Document. Oke ya. Oke, sudah tahu jawabannya bahwa tadi teksnya itu menggambarkan. Nah, oke ya. Nah, kemudian soal yang keempat atau yang terakhir, it will be prized forever because. Nah, kata yang digaris bawah atau underline word ini pasti ada dalam setiap pertanyaan tentang teks ya. Kalian harus jeli dan kalian harus benar-benar tahu arti dari masing-masing vocabulary-nya. Yang A, valuable. B. Worthless. C. Interesting. D. Wonderful. And E. Eye-catching. Okay, you can look for the same meaning from price to the answer dengan 5 pilihan jawaban itu. Valuable, worthless, interesting, wonderful, and eye-catching. Oke ya. Sampai di sini dulu beberapa contoh latihan soal untuk mid tes yang akan datang. Misalnya harap kalian bisa belajar dengan baik, mempersiapkan diri, no cheating. Oke ya. Thank you. See you next meeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.